15.9, which I think is like your guys' 15.10, similar, but in my case, my hypotheses are going to be equal to or not equal to, and yours is going to be a less than or greater than, so that's kind of important to know. And in this case too, we want to use the six-step process. Sorry, it asks for us to do that. Okay, just above problem number 9, so make sure you read that and make sure you answer these then in the 6 steps, right? So step 1 is to state the hypothesis, and again, in mine it says, it says, can we conclude that there is a difference in the proportion of vines infested using Paranod 5 as opposed to action? Well, so again, that becomes my null, or my alternate hypothesis, and my null hypothesis then is that they are equal. And in your guys' case too, remember it says that can we conclude that women think men are less kind, gentle, and thoughtful? So we would use then as our alternate hypothesis probably the less than symbol, right? Okay. Step 2 is simple. It just says I'm using the 0.05 significance level. Can we conclude that there's a difference in the proportion? Okay, so that's chosen for us. Step 3 then says what is the critical value? What's the critical value of Z? Okay, so I have to look that up. And again, because I got a 2-tailed, okay, mine I got to take half, right? And so simply I look at my deal and I find that 47, or I could say 97 and a half, however you wanted to do it. Boom, 1.96, and if I went the other way it would be minus 1.96. So my my critical value is plus or minus. I've written in there plus or minus 1.96. So I'm going to, step 4 is state my whatever the term is for that. Sorry, I ran out of loss of words there, but I'm going to reject my null if Z is less than 1.96 or greater than, or less than a minus 1.96 or greater than a 1.96. Okay, the formula is the same, and I'm not going to walk you through all those things, except in this case I have to calculate my proportions, and you will too, right? I've got the number of vines in both cases are 400, so my N1 and N2 are both 400. My X1 is 24, my X2 is 40, right? So my proportion 1 is my 24 divided by 400, or 0.06, and my proportion 2 is 40 divided by 400, or 1. Okay, so I go through the math again. I'm discovering Z. Here's my formula. I've got to have my pooled proportion as well, which I have down here, which is 0.08, and I come up with a minus 2.085. Well, that is less than that, and so I'm going to reject the null, and I'm going to conclude in my case that the two sprays are significantly different. There you have 15-10.